Hello everyone, welcome back to the game Flotsam Banto. So we're back here in our floating colony and we're gonna be naming some people today. So let's start with naming our first person. Wangsley, welcome to town, hopefully that's how you pronounce the name. Welcome, good to have you, man. And then we also are gonna name another bird. Percy Jackson. So there we go, guys. We got some two new birds named, and so if you guys have names, let me know. We have a lot of female drifter names. If you guys want to name one of our beautiful girls in the colony here, like Navi or Cecily, Sushi Puddle. So just let me know if you have names for me. And we're having a few problems with this town. So there are some bugs in the game to be expected in early access, but there's some bugs, for example this one. They refuse to destruct this one. I've been looking into that, and it seems to be more people having this one with a small storage yard. And the work shed, I'm not entirely sure. This one also seems to be having sort of a bug going on that doesn't allow me to destruct it pretty much. Okay, so let's look around. Are we gonna travel? Maybe we could go to a new map. Maybe. We got some abandoned motorboats there though. I don't think we've been at them yet, so let's go to them. That could be a nice travel, so you guys can see how that one looks. Okay, let's see here. Here we got the motorboats. Abandoned motorboats have 54 metal scrap and a little bit of screws as well. So we can send over 3 boats to go to that one. That's gonna be nice, and I don't think we're gonna gather any of them floating wet wood. We don't really do that anymore because we don't really have to. I'll still keep a few drying racks just in case we will need it at some point again. But I'm really kind of avoiding it for now because you find a lot of dry wood on land on the different land masses to define. So what we wanted to do here was to destroy what they had here, and then over here would be doing more of these beautiful solar cells that gathers water. So I'm gonna do one around something like that. That should be possible to have there. And maybe they will be able to destroy that later, hopefully. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to fit that one in there. But if they can't destroy that one, we're just gonna have to leave it like that, unfortunately. But I'm thinking over here we do have some mooring points with 2 boats. Maybe want to make so we can actually drop off some more goods here. So let's try with a walkway maybe. So if we would build out, let's say, maybe straight out like that. Let's see. Okay, they don't want to do it here for some reason. Let's try it there instead. That's gonna be good. Then maybe we can squeeze in this one. Not over there, so let's cancel this again. And let's try to do it a little bit further away, maybe all the way over here next to our houses. And then we can also make, if we want later, we can probably make a path behind the houses. So that will be another potential walkway to get around. I like to have like a lot of different ways to go around. For example here, I might want to do another here, just so they can go between this if they ever need to do that. To save a little bit of time, because maybe there are for some reason over here, and that means they don't have to walk like that to get here. We have to walk like this and get there. Instead they can just walk here, over, done, and get to their destination. So I'm gonna do a walkway there as well. What are my birds doing? What are you guys doing? Just sitting there a little bit derpy. They are gonna be reworking the seagulls, from what I heard. They are gonna get like a new house, like a bird nest for them. And it seems that it's gonna be allowing a lot of them to be sleeping at the same spot, but they're also gonna rework, as I understood it, how they function overall. So that is something I'm looking forward to see what the developers will do with them. But let's see here, how many can we squeeze in? I wonder if it's safe to have one like that. Let's see. There we go, that's beautiful. And we can probably have one, if we want to, sitting here. Yeah, let's do that. We can't have many other things to run away. So that should be good. And then maybe, like I said, behind here we might make more space for houses. If we make like another walkway, we could go kind of like that. And then we can squeeze, hopefully, in like 1 or 2 new houses over there. Okay, let's see. I think we're done with looting this one, maybe. Okay, we still have a little bit more things to do with it. Nice. So I do think my people aren't too busy with things. I wonder if we should... Let's increase a few things. We don't really need it to survive, but let's just do it so we can keep doing things. I'm gonna be catching more fish from this one. So we'll send down the net to the ocean bottom pretty much, far down in the water, and then collect some beautiful fish. I noticed also with this town heart, it kind of feels like they got inspired from one of these, you know, deep sea fishes that live very far down in the ocean. But with this like lamp going here to give them light and darkness below. Looks pretty cool. I'm not sure that's where they got like the ID for it, but it really kind of reminds me of that. It's looking beautiful, that's for sure. So maybe we can increase a few more things. We can 8 for the sushi, which is some pretty insane amount of sushi. And I'm gonna increase a few more things just because we have so many people, a bigger colony, and I wanna make sure my people are busy with things. So there we go, that setup should work fairly good, I would say. You know, something that would be interesting in this game to have some kind of joy thing, so maybe they can have like a little pub or something like where they can drink some delicious water at the pub or something. Or maybe some landmarks would actually have some like wine or beer or whatever drink they want to have, and you can have like a pub or something like that. That would be pretty interesting. And I kind of want to have, I want to be able to make bridges, by the way, like walkways like bridges. I would start one here, or one out here, for example, and it would go like a bridge over here. That will allow boats to go inside of there. That would be kind of cool. So instead of having boats on the outside, maybe they will even go into like almost the middle, and then you would have like storage around it. Like you can do it now, but then you have to have it open at the edge here. But I do think that could look pretty cool. We might try that in the future in a new town, I guess. It could be interesting to make it a little bit different, right? Yeah, let's do a little walkway here. I'm gonna start something like that. Then I hope I will be able to connect these. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to. I do think the best option if we're gonna do this is to destruct that. Then we destruct that walkway. And then we just redo that maybe. But we can wait with that for later. Nothing we really need for now. Okay, looks like we got everything. So let's see where we want to go. We might want to get some more dry wood. That would be nice. I'm gonna increase my dry wood to 200, by the way. So I'm gonna make sure all the wet wood we have is gonna be used up to be dry wood. But let's see what we got here. I feel like I want to go to a new region, so let's do that. You're moving to a new region. This will use 75% of your fuel, and you won't be able to return to this area. Are you sure I want to do this? Yes, we do. Let's go. Ooh, look at that. Got leaking water tower. Then we got Long Island, and we also have Shacktown, so that's pretty good. It should give them plenty of water, a little bit of wood. I'm gonna kind of move in between these so we have like an even distance to each and every one of those. Hey, what was that thing? Oh, abandoned motorboats. I didn't recognize how that one looked. We do have some Lonely Island over there. We might want to go there to get another drifter later. But let's start with the leaking water tower. I really like this because that means we don't have to produce as much water ourselves. So instead of like working with these desalinator, we can use our solar stills and also collect from leaking water towers to have plenty of water. Okay, so let's send some boats to this one. Here we got some dry wood and metal and food on the Long Island. And then we do have this one. The Shacktown appears to be a small abandoned town on the island. We might find some supplies in there. Pretty sure nobody will miss them. Yeah, probably not. Something more that I would wish for this game is to also make so these landmarks, like they would be a little bit more unique every time. So they wouldn't always have the same amount of resources. Like they could have random amounts of, for example, random amounts of dry wood and metal and food. And I also I feel like it would be more interesting if there were a question mark on it, so you didn't know exactly what was there. I feel like that's more exciting because knowing what's there before you go there. I don't feel like that is as exciting as getting surprised like, oh wow, we found like some good tool or some like an old engine or something like that we can use for a special building that you're required to find but is a rare item. I feel like that could be pretty interesting. Or maybe you find like a diving suit so you can dive down to the bottom of the water. So you can go down there and look for more things like a submarine or some boats that have been crashed down there before. Maybe you can even find the Titanic. That would be pretty fun. But we do have some more plastics. I might want to gather some. We're kind of low on plastic. But since we are inside of town, I'm actually going to try to use my birds for this. So I'm going to make a big zone. Gonna have that to 5 of those. That's the maximum we can do, but you can actually do 2 of these inside of the same zone pretty much. And then we can increase that to 5 as well. And you see the birds are really quick with doing this because they only have to like fly to the plastic and just throw it into the storage yard because it's so close. So they're really quick and fast with doing this. And they're making some crazy sounds, that's for sure. I think they might be stuck or something. That's kind of scary, right? Let's just move our boat a little bit so we can maybe reach it a bit better, so we're not inside of it. So I do think this might be better. Let's see, do we have to set this up again? Looks fine. Oh wow, we already looted that. And that one as well. We only have the shack down left. Wow. Wow, that was really quick. I didn't expect them to be that quick, but I guess we can send some boats here as well. Since we probably have some people that aren't busy with things. Okay, we almost got everything from Shacktown. That's pretty nice. You know, in the future it would also be really cool with even maybe more new houses. So you have these houses we can have 2 people sleeping at. It would be pretty interesting with a house that were like wider and also taller, but you can have like 4 people in it. Or maybe if there would even be buildings that you would plop down one house and then you can stack another one on top of it. At least 2 times, maybe even 3 times you can stack them on top. Or maybe the building would be like this big and it's that big and then it have like 4 different spots where you can decide what things you want to have in them. So maybe that would be like a little dining place, or maybe this will be for beds. So you can set it up for different things. I feel like that could be interesting. I'm not sure if that's any plans they have at all, but I feel like that could be an interesting thing. To be able to have like components that you can set up with your building and make it the way you want to have it. Hello, big whale, and let's collect a little bit more here. I'm gonna send over pretty much all my boats. Let's go crazy with the plastics here. Get all the beautiful plastic treasure for us. I just love the seagulls. Like when you have them here, they are so good because whenever you come in with a boat, they just instantly take everything in the boat, drop them in the stockpile, and that means our drifters can just go out on the water and continue collecting all this beautiful treasure out here. They are like combining their work together so good to make something awesome. So yeah, this one doesn't want to go away. I want to destroy this distiller though, because we're not going to be using that. I might want to get some more water containers. It looks like we might actually... Yeah, it kind of looks like we're kind of full on that. Let's make some more water containers. I might be having them here. We can have like a water container area there. Would be kind of interesting maybe. I personally like to have it kind of structured in town, but I also want to have a little bit of a mess as well. I feel like that fits in well with a post-apocalyptic thing instead of having like everything perfectly like straight, like a square. It would be just lines, 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 and the same way that way. I feel like that looks kind of boring. It's not what I'm into, at least. I like having a little bit of paths like that, making a little bit of places around town look a little bit more special, I would say. Okay, so we can't have 2 here, it seems. I might want to have one here. That could be kind of nice, but at the same time, there would be pretty good if we can have it. Or out here. Yeah, let's do one here. That's kind of closer to the saltinator. And I might do one more. So maybe over here, that will be close to our solar still. So that would be really quick to deliver the water. And I'm gonna do 2 of them so we can have even more water. So since they're probably not gonna destroy that one, I'm just gonna go for those instead. And we can probably have like another here if we want. Or have a smaller one, I guess. Okay, so let's look here. We have collected everything for those. Lonely Island, we also got seaweed covered rocks, abandoned motorboats. So over here should be probably a pretty good place to go. I don't even loot like fish anymore. Like when you get to a certain point in the game, you kind of stop looting wet wood. You also stop looting fish. Because you keep finding a lot of dry wood, and also you have your nets to collect fish. And we have an insane amount of seaweed. So we have some more plastic there. We'll see if we can gather that. Oh wow, look at this. That looks pretty interesting. Seaweed covered rocks with loads of plastic on it. That looks pretty cool, I must say. I'm gonna send over, let's say, 3 boats. Collect it as fast as possible. And then we have the motorboats. This one's gonna take a little bit longer. 3 boats to that one. I pretty much send 3 boats to every landmark that I see. And over here we have Skip of Flottenberg. I'm gonna save you, man. You're gonna become one part of our beautiful little drifter colony. So I hope you're gonna like it. It would be kind of cool also, like you do find people on Lonely Island, but like sometimes finding like drifters floating around the ocean, that would be kind of cool as well. Or even find like colonies just like ours, but you have failed or something like that, so you can go there and salvage resources. Or maybe you can even find people, or maybe you can even find another place like this and you can even do trading with them. That would be an interesting thing. I do personally feel like I would like to have some more difficulty to the game. I know I've seen they're going to be doing some stuff with water, so that's kind of exciting to see what they will do with that. Maybe we get some storms and stuff like that, some rainstorms and just wind overall. So look at that, now we can have 190 water, that's pretty good, much better than before. I'm gonna actually use one of my desalinators for a while, as we push up the water a little bit. But let's use them both for fun, because I haven't really used them very much. Let's get that beautiful water. So they will be producing 2 water every time they use this one, consume some fuel, get some water. So I do think we're gonna go up in water pretty fast when we use those 2. Okay, we already got everything from that one. This one almost got everything already. Wow, they are really quick, my people. Something that's really cool with these landmarks as well is that when they actually go around and loot things, they actually remove the things. So look at this. Look at that, it's actually removed from the boats. And this little log they're walking on, pretty cool, right? Okay, they are done with that one. Seaweed you're also done with. This one, we did rescue him. So that's pretty nice. So since we got a new person, we have another name to be named. Skip of Flottenberg, a guy. So we have a few girl names, a few guy names, one guy name, and I think a few more bird names, I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's see the next place we want to go to. I don't feel like we need any metal for now. We don't really need much at all, to be honest. We're doing really, really well. Leaking water tower, I guess that could be nice. Maybe get some more birds. And we also have a lonely island over there. I gotta look into my houses as well. I think we might be running low on space in our houses. Okay, let's send 3 boats to that one. So we do have... oh yeah. We have 20 people. That's a pretty big colony, right? So that's combining drifters and also seagulls. Which means we need more houses. Okay, this should probably work. Let's make a walkway. I don't think we have to connect it there. But maybe if I kind of wish I could hold like shift to control so it wouldn't hook to those. That would be a nice feature. But maybe I would go something like that. Then, yeah, we can have a few more houses there. Nice. Let's start it close there as possible. So that will be 4 new beds, 6 new beds. That's pretty good. So then we can have 24 people having houses. That's pretty awesome. Oh yeah, we might be doing some houses there as well. That could be kind of cool. Oh, it looks like they got stuck a little bit there. With all the beautiful water. Okay, looks like we got it all. 216 food. Wow, that's very good. But I'm starting to feel sort of like we have kind of beaten the game at the current state of the game. So I'm not sure what you guys think. Like, should we continue with this town? Should we continue improving it to make it look better, to work better? Or do you guys think we should move on to a new game? Or do you guys think we should go from the beginning again and make a fresh start and maybe try to make our town look different that time? Maybe we can do the thing that I said before with like removing walkways like that and let the boats go deep into the colony. That could be a pretty interesting thing to do. But do let me know, guys, because it feels like we sort of have beaten the game. Not really much challenge left, right? So I do think we can move on to the next place. They're just going to be building. So let's head over to... I do think we're going to go to the Lone Island, see what we got there. So here we have Marina Boaty. It's going to come over and rescue you. Come join my big colony. I do like that we have such a big colony though. This is the biggest one I ever had in this game. Pretty cool, right? But yeah, guys, I think this is actually going to be it for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Flotsam. But do let me know, guys, do you guys think we should continue with this town? Do you guys think we should do a new town? Do you guys think we should move on to maybe a new game? Do let me know in the comments and I will consider your suggestions. So thanks for watching today's episode, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, feel free to leave a like on the video. And I'll see you guys very soon again. Thanks for watching, everybody.